Hello, class. My name is Bianca Brown, and I'm going to be discussing the week two articles that we had to read, and I am in group one. So, um, I think from the Sand County Almanac, Leopold's land ethic basically tries to challenge the readers to consider the natural world around us as part of our greater community, as we would ourselves and our neighbors, and to have consideration and care for life and the growth and depletion of life that isn't just centered around human beings, but all the resources surrounding us. In this way, he's attempting to persuade us to act toward nature as we would toward human beings, and to have that sense of care and respect, particularly in terms of fair and just treatment and getting the most from nature. Um, the McDonough and Brangart article addresses the trickle down effect of protests that led to government regulatory agencies being established and their subsequent policing of businesses and industrial manufacturers, and then the final result. That result being that efforts to regulate these production businesses and such only really leads to a false sense of progress. So, why being less bad is no good is titled thusly because while there is some like superficial degree of effort being exerted to produce these like green products greenly, the end result is not much better than what we're left with when environmental considerations aren't being applied. So there's still a great deal of unhealthy waste left. Um, the Agyeman article basically explains um, sustainability beyond traditional environmental concerns using the environmental justice perspective by delving into the disconnect between the commonly upheld notion of sustainability as having to do merely with science and sustainable development, but rather as encompassing like an array of issues, including social aspects and engagement. And he says that um, he quotes, integration of environmental sustainability agendas in the U.S. should be fundamental or at least foundational. And he also quotes several key researchers and experts on the topic, but one quote I found that sums it up best was by Roseland. And he says, sustainable development is thus about the quantity of empowerment and participation of people. Sustainable development therefore requires mobilizing citizens and their governments towards sustainable communities. The McDonough and Brangart article blatantly says that the most recycling is actually downcycling, and it reduces the quality of material over time. More high quality materials have to be added to make this new concoction strong enough for next use, but it'll hardly be a quality product at all at the end of the day. In some cases, downcycled materials can even be more harmful than the waste from products that used to simply just be disposed of. So, in essence, the attempt to make a greener product last longer just causes the same, if not more, damage over an extended period of time than before. So, that is the all groups question and question for group one.